Hi, everybody, and a good week to you as Dodgers' latest is back. Dodgers taking it on the chin over the weekend, losing 2 out of 3 to the Cubs, including that 16 to nothing thumping on Saturday night. The only good thing was we saw Miguel Rojas pitch, brought a smile to our face, imitating Yamamoto, Sasaki, and Kershaw. Otherwise, not much to talk about from that game and that series. Dodgers all of a sudden, after starting 8-0, well, they have gone 3-6, lost 3 straight. Colorado comes to town. We'll get into that. But the big talk over the weekend, and when you lose 6 out of 9 and are the defending champs, is what's going on with the offense and what is going on with trade talk. Well, the big one that would happen all winter long, and it kind of stirred up again, is the Dodgers making a trade for Luis Robert of the White Sox. Remember, he was the plan if they couldn't sign or re-sign Teoscar Hernandez. Well, obviously that happened, and they're very happy with Teoscar, but still, this start, Andy Paez's awful start both in center field defensively and with the bat. Max Muncy has struggled as well, so we need a bat, and Luis Robert has come up, although now it seems like the Dodgers and White Sox have tabled that discussion. The deal is Luis Robert for James Outman and another frontline player. Maybe a Jackson Ferris, maybe a shortstop, somebody really high up in the Dodgers organization. It would be Outman and this high pick for Robert. Would you do it? Well, I think I would. Listen, Robert only played 100 games last year because of injury, still managed to hit 14 home runs, and what jumps off the page, 23 stolen bases. He gives you another dynamic in the outfield. Now, he's kind of locked in. He can pretty much only play center field, but he's pretty good. Listen, he's been a Gold Glove there. He's been an All-Star. His best year was 2023 when he hit 38 home runs and stole 20 bases. He is a horse out there. That name will more than likely come up again, even though it's been tabled. Luis Robert from the White Sox may be coming to the Dodgers for James Outman and at least another high prospect in the Dodgers organization. For now, it's tabled. Dodgers keep losing games. It'll be back on the table again. More trade talk. It's funny. These are the defending champs, and yet all we hear about are trades. Listen, the Dodgers, everybody's talking about it. You need a center fielder. That's where Luis Robert came up. And you need a second baseman. And 2 names have come up. Brandon Lowe of the Rays and Gleyber Torres, last year with the Yankees, and played and faced the Dodgers in the World Series. Gleyber now with the with the Detroit Tigers. Lowe or Torres? Well, they're pretty much both on 1-year deals. Lowe signed a $24 million 6-year deal with Tampa in 2019. He is in an option year this year, making $10.5 million. He does have another club option for next year. Torres has a 1-year deal. He left the Yankees 1 year, $15 million deal with the Tigers, so there isn't much of a commitment to them. Listen, they have Ha-Seong Kim down in the minor leagues. They got rid of Gavin Lux, and they still haven't been able to find it. They have been plug and play. Tommy Edman's been great. He's he can play anywhere in the infield, and also has been able to play some outfield as well. Would you make a deal for Lowe? Would you make a deal for Torres? I kind of like Brandon Lowe. Listen, that guy hit 21 home runs last year. He's got some pop at second base. And the one thing, the reason that stands out to me why they would go with Lowe or deal with Lowe as opposed to Torres is the Tampa Bay Rays. Who runs the Dodgers? It's Andrew Friedman, right? He's the president of player operations. Where did he come from? Tampa. The Dodgers have done many deals with the Rays organization. Shoot, the starter from last night's game, Tyler Glasnow, came from Tampa. So there is that familiarity. Brandon Lowe seems to be someone who's on a team contract friendly. You don't have to lock him up for any long-term deal. Tampa isn't going anywhere. This is sort of a rebuilding year for them, even though they find a way to always be in the mix, but doesn't figure that Tampa Bay is going to be in the mix this year for even a wild card. So Brandon Lowe could be a possibility for the Dodgers at second base. Now, we've been talking about the offense ad nauseum. Look at this stat below here. Shohei Ohtani has come up only 7 times this year with runners in scoring positions. That means the bottom of the lineup, 7 through 9, has been woeful. Look at these numbers. Max Muncy, 176 batting average. Kike Hernandez, 114. Miguel Rojas, 161. Andy Pages, 149. And Austin Barnes hasn't gotten a hit this year. He's 0 for 13. The Dodgers only scored 5 runs in the Cubs series. And when you lose 16-0 and your big-time player, Shohei Ohtani, only has 7 at-bats with runners in scoring position this year, they are not setting the table, and that's very unlike the Dodgers. Listen, the Dodgers are in a position to repeat as champions because of their offense. But they are so top-heavy with Shohei and Mookie. Freddie is hurt. The Dodgers have got, and Teoscar, they've got to find a way at the bottom of that order to stir it up. Is it moving guys around? Is it plugging guys in? You're certainly not going to take them out of that bottom of the lineup. You're not going to put them in, 5, 6 hole because then they're even more of a black hole. But that is a stunning number that Shohei Ohtani has only 7 at-bats with runners in scoring position. Bottom of the lineup is just not getting the job done. Speaking of not getting the job done, the Colorado Rockies are in town to start a 3-game series. And yeah, that's not a typo. 3 straight shutout losses for the Rocks in San Diego. Padres are on fire to start the season. They are 13-3. The Rocks pretty much the opposite, 3-12. Colorado hasn't scored a run since the 8th inning Thursday. 3 straight shutout losses in San Diego, and they come to LA licking their wounds. And the Dodgers, well, again, we've talked about the lack of offense. No excuse here. Tonight it's Antonio Senzatella for Colorado and his ERA of 6.57. He goes against Dustin May. Dodgers have hit him pretty well. Mookie's got a couple of homers at 490. Kike Hernandez, we talked about his slow start, but Kike does have 4 home runs. Kike 5 for 9 with 2 homers against Senzatella. On Tuesday, it's Ryan Feltner versus Landon Knack. You almost shudder when you think of Landon Knack, that way his last time out against the Washington Nationals. And then Wednesday, it'll be German Marquez for Colorado. Dodgers, as of now, do not have a starter announced. Maybe it's a bullpen game, not necessarily a designated starter, maybe an opener, maybe like a Jack Dreyer. The bullpen has been amazing up until Saturday. They got lit up in that 16-0 game. That's why Rojas has been pitched on Saturday night. Again, the only good part of that was watching his imitations. You actually look that up as he imitated Sasaki, Kershaw, and Yamamoto. Well, Dodgers hoping to get well against Colorado. 3-game series against them, and then Thursday off, and then they head to Texas for a 3-game series with the Rangers. So we should be seeing some runs this weekend. Pitching and offenses should be aplenty this week with the Rockies and the Rangers on the Dodgers schedule. I'm Jim Rodriguez. Hit me up on Instagram and X at JRodShow every day right here on Dodgers Latest.